Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone, and good evening, YouTube, too. I'm William Brantley from South Jackson, Tennessee, in the Bemis area of South Jackson, Tennessee, on 3rd Street, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. Start off with yesterday's weather. Of course, it was cloudy and kind of cool yesterday. Today was beautiful sunshine and actually felt kind of decent out there. We got a half a day more of that coming, and then we got some more rain to have to deal with by tomorrow night on into Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, on into Wednesday, ending around lunchtime on Thursday, probably. Alright, in the meantime, yesterday's low temperature here in Bemis was 46 degrees. Yesterday's high was 56 degrees. Had 5/100ths of an inch of rainfall yesterday. Incidentally, I had 1/100th of an inch of rain today since midnight, and that occurred during the 12 and 1 a.m. hours early this morning. That puts me all the way up to 10.96 inches of rainfall now here in Bemis, Tennessee for the month of February, which makes it the wettest February on record here in Bemis, Tennessee, breaking the old record of 10.82 inches that was set back in 2003. So we've had too much rain for the month of February, and it's not quite over with. We've got tomorrow night and Wednesday to add to it, and the potential is there for around 3 inches of more rain during this coming period of tomorrow night on into Wednesday and half of Thursday. So, my goodness, if I had 3 more inches, I'm nearly 11 now, 11, 12, 13, nearly 14 inches of rain for February, if that projection holds up. We'll see. We've already had the wettest February on record. We can't make that any more breakable than what it is now. We just add to the amount. Alright, let me see what's next. Highest wind gust yesterday was 26 miles per hour out of the northwest at 4 a.m. Yesterday's warmest high in West Tennessee was 59 degrees, while it was 56 here in Bemis, but 59 degrees at Union City, Tennessee. Yesterday's coldest low would be 45 degrees, and that occurred at Covington, at the Memphis, Tennessee airport, at the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Memphis, and at Union City, Tennessee. Wow, Union City was the coldest and warmest city in West Tennessee yesterday. And remember, they were one of the cities that got hit fairly hard from those tornadoes that moved through parts of the Mid-South Saturday night and had some damage up in that area. Alrighty, look at today's climate summary. As of 5 p.m., the skies were clear here in Bemis. The temperature at that time was 62 degrees. I'm so sorry. Make that 64 degrees. The dew point was 35 degrees. The humidity was 34%. The wind was out of the north at 7 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 30.26 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature, it did get a little chilly this morning. It's going to be chillier tomorrow morning. It's going to start off chilly but warm up nicely. Low this morning was 38 degrees here in Bemis. Today's high was 66 degrees. Like I said, I had 1/100th of an inch of rainfall here during the 12 and 1 a.m. hours. And again, that takes me up to 10.96 inches for the a month, and 16.55 inches for the year so far. Today's lowest relative humidity would be 29% at 3 p.m., while the highest would be 100% at 5 and 6 a.m. Today's lowest barometric pressure would be 30.14 inches, and that occurred at 2 a.m., while the highest would be 30.30 inches, and that occurred at 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Today's highest wind gust would be 14 miles per hour at the Jackson, Tennessee airport out of the north at 2:57 p.m. Now, today's records for February the 26th, hottest high would be 72. No, I take that back. 77 in 1996. Coldest high would be 30 in 1963. The warmest low would be 57 in 1996. And the coldest low would be 14 degrees in 1963. Today's rainfall record would be 1.78 inches, and that fell in 1987. And we had 1 inch of snow today in 1982. That's the snowfall record. 1 inch today in 1982 on February 26th. Alrighty, let me move on to show you a few graphs, and that'll be it for tonight, my friends. I'll go ahead and show you the satellite picture. That's actually a pretty one. It's good and clear here in the Mid-South, West Tennessee, and really all of Tennessee. That's good news. Now you see how clear it is. This one shows it up better at night. Whole state is clear. Gotta go all the way down to about Atlanta, Georgia, going southeast to run into some clouds, and on down into the southern Alabama, Mississippi, and the panhandle of Florida. Get a few clouds. That's the leftover clouds from the weekend storm. It's moved on over into central North Carolina now. But here in Tennessee, the skies are clear, and they will remain that way for the rest of tonight and probably until sunset tomorrow. Probably. Alright, let's look at Doppler radar. Go ahead and go with AccuWeather tonight. It's almost spotless, at least a Tennessee view. A little bit of rain over there in South Carolina, well east of Atlanta, Georgia. A little computer over there popping up or down around Tupelo, Mississippi. Otherwise, the state is clear of clouds and precipitation. We had a day to dry out. How about that? Let's go to Weather Underground's current surface map. Now you see the whole country at a glance there. Let me see if I can arrange that where you can see it a little bit better. The front off the east coast from way up there near NS. I don't know what it means. Whoops. Got an update, and boy did it update it. I don't know why it does that. It went way on up into Canada. Let me bring it back down where we live, most of us anyways. Alright. Again, that's the low pressure way over there. It stretches all the way down to Georgia to a low there, and on down into Mexico actually. And there you see the fronts out west from Canada down through the Dakotas, Montana, on down through Idaho, Utah, and Southern California, on out into the Pacific Ocean there. And there's really nothing all that close to us right now. I guess I'll go ahead and try to get a close-up view of that. And let you see, there's the rain over in North Carolina that we were talking about a moment ago. It's headed east off into the Atlantic Ocean within the next few hours. Alright. It's clear here in Tennessee, of course. Let me get one more close-up view, and I'll be done with this one. There's the rain in North South Carolina, stationary front down southeast of us. Nothing here in Tennessee or Kentucky or the Mid-South in general. The closest system is high pressure up there in southeast Ohio. Other than that, that's it, my friends. Let me see. There's no need in showing there's a little rain down in Florida, but not a whole lot, as you can see. Me kind of going around different parts of the country there for you. But I want to concentrate mainly on Tennessee, since that's where I live. And like I mentioned, nothing here. It will be by tomorrow night, a little before midnight, probably. Let me move on to my forecast since I mentioned that. I'm going to try to show it to you again tonight. That was kind of fun doing that last night. You might be able to see it. There we go. The closer I get to it, the better it is. Yeah, that comes in fairly clear. You might be able to see that. Let me scroll it down just a tad. That might help. Do I need to go closer or further? Hey, the closer I get to it, the better it is. Let me scoot this thing over some. Maybe that'll help a little bit. You can actually read it like I can almost. Alright, let me see how close I can get it. Alright, well, let me see. Maybe that'd be good enough. I hope so anyways. Obviously it's going to be mostly clear tonight and half of tomorrow. Well, really more than half. It's going to become cloudy towards sunset tomorrow evening, roughly 4 or 5 o'clock. And then it's going to become mostly cloudy, and we have a 60% chance of rain here in the Jackson area around 10 p.m. tomorrow night, a little before midnight. We should have a low tomorrow morning down around 38 degrees again, like this morning. Tomorrow's high should be a little bit warmer, 70 degrees for a high. That's going to really feel good. We're going to have southeast winds at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. The moon, by the way, sets tonight at 3:48 a.m. tomorrow morning. And it'll be rising tomorrow afternoon at 3:24 p.m. and be setting again at 4:43 a.m. Wednesday morning. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 6:28 a.m. and be setting at 5:49 p.m. tomorrow evening. On into Wednesday, it looks like another mostly cloudy day with a 90% chance of more rain and a few scattered thunderstorms. I think most of the thunderstorms are going to be closer to noontime on Wednesday. I say 10 a.m. to around 2 p.m. roughly, if at all. Low temperature near 53 degrees, high of about 66 degrees, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And there you see the other information. And it looks like on Thursday, March the 1st, doggone it, we still have another chance for some rain. Mostly on March the 1st, the first day of the month. Oh my goodness. Remember, we had some rain on February 1st, and it became the wettest February on record. Hope that don't happen for March. We'll see. There's a 50% chance of more rain on Thursday, March 1st till noon, and then it should quit and then become fair. Alright. Low near 54 and a high of 60 on Thursday, with west winds of 15 to 25 miles per hour. And the full moon is on Thursday as well. And it rises at 5:41 p.m. and it'll be setting at 6:17 a.m. Friday morning, March the 2nd. Alright, on into the weekend. We'll have a clear weekend coming up, but it's going to be kind of cool. Friday, mostly clear, low near 36, high of 57. That's not bad, but it's a little cool. With north winds at 10 to 20. Saturday, mostly clear, low near 34. Boy, that's getting close to freezing. We might get a frost that morning. I'm not sure about a freeze, but a frost is possible. With a high near 62, so it's going to warm up fairly quick like. With northeast winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And finally on Sunday, mostly clear skies, March the 4th, with a low near 46 and a high of 66, with southeast winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And rain's back in the forecast by Monday of next week, March the 5th. 60% chance of some showers, low near 50, high of 62, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Alrighty, that's pretty much it for tonight, my friends. Just expect some mostly clear skies tonight, with the low around 38 degrees tomorrow morning once again, with the high tomorrow of about 70 degrees, with the skies becoming mostly cloudy toward sunset tomorrow evening, 4 or 5 o'clock roughly, and rain moving in around 10 o'clock tomorrow night, or before midnight at least. That stretches on it all into most of Wednesday and at least half of Thursday, March the 1st, when the rain will finally end and become fair by Thursday afternoon. That's a quick summary of everything I just described to you, or tried to anyways. Well, alrighty, I think that's it tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, and all. I'll turn back on me briefly and let you know that thank you again for watching and listening, and have a good night. Try to dry out the best you can, considering how much rain we've had, and sweet dreams, and I hope you all have a very pleasant Tuesday tomorrow, and hopefully talk to you later. Other than that, good night and God bless you.